since the announcement has gotten worse. Like the last couple of weeks hadn't been good.
Hasn't been better.
No.
Pressure
Noah
racking up.
Gregson, he was really running well, and they've kind of fallen off
Yep.
a fair amount as well. So
Did you think that might happen? Like, is because we talked about it when the news was first coming down the line, what a distraction this was going to provide to the teams. Would they be able to kind of work through this, or would it work in reverse and they would start having the performance suffering?
I think that as Stewart-Haas Racing goes through the end of the year, it'll progressively get harder and harder just to get to the racetrack. I think that you can talk about loyalty and you can talk about everybody wanting to stay together, but in the end, everybody needs to take care of their families. And, you can try to pay them as much money as you want, but the people have to have jobs when they get to the end of the year, and they don't want to be last in line. So those people are going to say, okay, do I want my bonus or do I want my job for the next 3 years at another team? So I just don't think that there's enough money that you can pay some of those employees to keep them where they are. And I think even if you bring them in and say, hey, you have a contract, you need to stay here, I would challenge that as I went through the end of the year. If I had a situation that I could walk towards, keeping my family where it needed to be and that consistent paycheck with a team that was going to be there for years to come. I would say if those employees aren't under contract, you're going to have a really tough time keeping them. And I would say you're still going to have a tough time with the employees that are under contract, just because of the fact that you got to look out for yourself at some point, and as they did for their scenario, and it's going to be very difficult to keep those cars with the same people throughout the rest of the year.